To lead our discussion tonight on should gay men give blood and help explain a bit more about what the current legislation is on blood donation, where it's going and what we can all do to get involved, I would like to introduce the chair of tonight's panel, Dr Ranj Singh.
I work in A&E and currently I work in a major trauma centre in London, and every day we have people coming in with serious injuries, and we get through a lot of blood. And when I'm standing there desperately squeezing in a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of blood into the 15-year-old that's been stabbed multiple times, I stand there and I think, oh, we are so lucky to have this service. We really, really are in this country. But the other side of me thinks, but I can't be the person that donates that blood. That's just where we are at the moment.
But if I could donate, and if other people who are currently restricted from donating were able to, it would make a huge difference. A man can donate 4 times a year, which equates to about 4.5 pints of blood. If just 1 in 10 of the UK population, men who are able to donate, did, that would be about 400,000 pints of blood every single year, enough to keep NHS BT going for about 2.5 months. And that's just on what we could do with this population. We believe that a future policy should be tailored to assess individual risk of carrying a blood-borne virus, one where eligibility to donate is based on subjective medical evidence, not generalised by a homogenous typecast of a group. We find ourselves now, I genuinely believe, on the brink of a world-leading blood donation policy. We have an opportunity here with policymakers and politicians to really create what is an innovative and safe policy for the future of blood. I'm very, very proud to say that Stewart McDonald here is leading the all-party parliamentary group on blood donation, and they're undertaking a crucial inquiry into what that future policy will look like.
The policy at the minute is pretty disjointed. Freedom to donate, actually, the title of this debate tonight is Should Gay Men Give Blood? We're actually concerned not just about gay men who have sex with men, but a whole raft of people. For example, as I understand it at the minute, the ban on sex workers giving blood covers people who perform entirely by themselves in front of webcams. Now that's just stupid. It's policy making that doesn't reflect real life, and what we want is evidence-based policy that reflects modern science.
So really great things happening from a policy perspective, we hope, soon. What I'm really keen to know is what the public think about all this. And Calum, you obviously have a very public-facing role, and you, in the age of social media, and you're a vlogger, you're a very successful vlogger, you will have experienced what a lot of people think. What have people said to you?
Men having sex with men is quite complex. It's not as simple as people perceive it to be. I think a lot of people, when they think of men having sex with men, they think of anal sex. That is where people's minds jump to. But men having sex with men is actually a lot more complicated than that. And the risks of sexual transmission and things like this are completely different for all different people within that group. There are men who have sex with men who don't have penetrative sex, and they are at a significantly lower risk of HIV. I am one of those men. And when I go and I get my sexual health test, I'm always told that I'm so low risk that I don't even need it. And yet, when I go and give blood, I'm told that I'm not able to. It's really nuanced, and I think you really need to pick that apart and look at all people as individuals rather than generalising a whole group.
We treat this as a homogenous group of gay men, MSM, and it simply doesn't reflect the reality. And I think that's what we want. And absolutely, a pivotal part of this has been about a safe supply of blood. We go to the sexual health clinic, and I'm speaking very broadly here, and I hope we all do, go to and kind of, get tested on a regular basis, and we answer questions when we do that. Why isn't that linked up in some way with the ability to assess risk for donating blood?
Where do you see freedom to donate going, and how can people get involved in it?
So the kind of pitch from my side is that we are basically a bunch of kids with our laptops, and that's exactly what we've done for the last few years. And it genuinely goes to show that the passion and dedication of people who do this in their spare times, this isn't our kind of full-time job, can really make a difference. And you know, if you're sitting there and saying, I would like to do that, please, please do. We have so many things that we want to do and could do, and just we want people to get involved in that.